Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Civilization 6. Let's finally get into it now that we figured out the technical difficulties and other stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Single player, create game.
Duke is back with clothes.
Why'd you mention that? Now somebody's gonna take them.
Yeah, but they might take them and wash them for you.
Very nice, Essler. See? Lyndon went in and stole them.
Yes. They're in the wash.
I find I have to wash my clothes and dry them with no scent stuff.
Oh god, I forgot to do laundry today.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to do that later. Maybe when I wake up.
Well, Jets.
Tomorrow.
Thank you for getting me all moist.
I'm glad I got you to remember. Relax. It's okay.
It is not okay.
Here with them.
We must kill Jets for his transgressions.
But for getting you wet and giving you an egg?
Don't judge me.
I was wondering, it's like, wait, don't you like egg?
Don't judge me.
You gave me egg, must kill. What?
Ow!
You think they're killing you first?
Well, guess what? Ow. You're going to the pit of death.
Ooh, sombrero.
Ole! There. We will go with that. And I will... Hello there, Ash. There's one I liked playing on for the archipelago.
Ash
I
to
think
the
it's
Shadow
Coupe.
Realm. Lyndon has activated the trap card. Tune in next episode when...
It took me 4 tries to try and drag myself back up, because the first few it would not let me. It was like, no, you do not deserve it.
Hello, Ash.
Yeah. I feel like going with Coupe. Or Coupe? Coupe? However it is.
Yes, Jits. Discord was like, you know what you did. It was like, you have not been punished for long enough. You stay.
I demand tribute!
Tribute.
I'm turning off cultural victory. I don't like culture victory. All the rupees. All the stuff. Would you all let me just freaking do this?
You said you wanted tribute.
Okay, fair. But I meant real tribute.
Ah.
Hey there, Corbin. Rygon is currently laying down for the moment. But thank you so much for coming by.
From the first
I'll be
stirrings
back up
of
here
life
soon.
beneath
I got
water,
work to do.
to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps.
I just need to
you have
regather
come
my
far.
energy and mentally prepare
Now
myself.
begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization,
We're here for all of you.
Coupe the Navigator, you named the land of the long white cloud, and now you are called
They're
If I
playing
can
upon to
at least
Central
get
settle
two
your
extra
MHEs
grounds.
done, I'll be happy.
Protect and honor the land and sea, just as your toes
I
protect your
believe
being.
in you.
The Maori will guard the
I
world's
don't,
natural
but thank
beauty for all
They
the
believe in you
ages
too.
after.
Well, all of our belief in you supersedes your disbelief.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I agree, Slitherite. Like, Civ 5 had its weaknesses. Civ 6 has its weaknesses.
Hey, Slithery.
Like I've said before, earlier, there's strengths and weaknesses to both games. I would love to see Civ 7 come along and basically take the strengths of both and combine them into a beautiful, glorious game. Then again, you know, those things would be in the eye of the beholder on what exactly is a good or bad thing. For example, I know some people do not like the builders that they replaced the workers with from fifth game, the fifth game. But I kind of like the builders. Oh, there's a tutorial now. I don't want this. I already understand this.
Yeah, I've had that one often now, Slitherite. Always makes me chuckle.
Can I please be done with that? Thank you.
Civilization has accomplished something historic. Greetings, my liege.
Okay.
As your personal advisor,
I am not new to either of these things. Go away.
Say, we see you have played this game before, so we'll force a tutorial on you to make sure.
What is going on with... Oh, that's what's going on. Ah, right. This game uses left mouse button to move the map around.
Weird.
My lord, the peasants are revolting. Yes, I know they're revolting. That's why they're peasants.
God damn it. I am so used to games that use mouse wheel to scroll maps around. And it's throwing me off.
My lord, the husky has not been fed in a week. He grows most wrathful.
Where's the music? This game's got beautiful music. Why is it not playing? Well, definitely turn that off.
Oh, hey, you've been inspired. You have found nothing.
I apparently cannot turn on the music manually. I blame
Does.
Takesh.
Sacre bleu, I cannot be the Takesh.
It was a fantastic
Ooh.
landscape, for all around were rocks of the weirdest forms
Sacre bleu,
standing in
cordon
apparently
bleu, blue
impossible
on blue.
positions.
It is still not me.
Some placed on or next to others in ways that seemed to defy every law of gravity.
Yes, I am a silly dungeon master.
Silly is good, though.
I'm sorry, but I cannot recognize your dungeon masterness until you actually run a game for me.
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Ashtheen tipped $7. Tribute has been demanded and is received.
This volcano
Ah.
is quiet now, but it could erupt again. at
Ash,
some point
thank
soon.
you so much for the donation.
Man,
I really, really appreciate the support.
You have been given egg in these trying times. Well, I'd like the dungeon master, but that would involve me having to get tabletop, learning how to use it, and getting a system
tabletop
that people
what?
would want. Tabletop dungeon? Or tabletop simulator, whatever it's called.
Tabletop Simulator isn't something... We typically run our games through Fantasy Grounds, actually.
Oh, I don't even know that one.
But you don't have to pay for that at all, anyways. Alright, so
Yeah,
this
look
is supposed to
at
be
that.
a good spot for a city. Excellent. Let's go set up there. Let's all set up there. Let's all set up there. Let's all build a city and kill all of the noobs.
It's if I wanted to do an adventure, I'd run them through something with some teeth, like the original Ravenloft. None of this watered down 4th edition, 5th edition, 6th edition, kinder, gentler Ravenloft. Nah, 2nd edition Ravenloft where, you know, he wanted you gone.
And yes, Chris, I enjoy Rygon popping, piping up every now and then in the background. Oh, hey! Jaffer! Jaffer!
Is that
Ash!
what?
I have discovered Australia!
You've discovered the wonder down under. Effa cakes.
Don't make those kinds of jokes, thank you. They're not okay.
Oh, did not know that. My apologies.
I thought it was funny, Ash, that they found a new continent and decided to call it Australia. There, our first city.
It seemed to be lagged by about 60 seconds for what's on screen and what you say.
That would probably be stream delay, and I can't do a whole lot about that.
Okay. I was just wondering for a sec, like, I'm hearing your voice, and you're saying, like, I've just found the first city, and I'm like, he's not even on land.
Yeah, that would be called stream delay.
Yeah, no kidding, Jits. It's like talk to the future. Like, I've just built this city. You're both still in mid-ocean. Yeah, well, it'll happen. The time traveler.
I thought you knew about stream delay though.
Well, some streams seem to be a lot worse for it. Like, I mean, I watch Crossout with a bunch of my friends, and it's instantaneous what they're saying to what's is shown on the stream. Whereas your stream right now, it's, I mean, 60 seconds or
When
longer.
was the last time you refreshed the
When
page?
you find yourself in a hole, quit dig.
Haven't refreshed it at all tonight.
Well, try that.
Will do.
Our city-state neighbors.
I have found Geneva!
I have found my achy foot. Ouch.
Duke, 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 duke. Duke, 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 duke. The Great Pyramids!
Convention where? In Germany, Jits?
Yes, I establish myself as their ruler now, Gibgab, and thus we make the rules. I know how it works. How Darius! Wow, you're
Hey,
here late
Darius.
tonight.
Seems to be a lot of people staying up late ahead of the storm.
Yeah.
Everyone, one of my mods, Chris Obbs, give a shout out to Taldarius for me.
As the Geneva Convention, which is now known as Gen
Enacting
Con.
New policies in our government can be of great benefit.
It is not wisdom.
It was originally formed on the scenic shores of Lake Geneva.
Actually, we'll do that.
Okay, I'm almost ready.
Hello,
Yeah.
sleepy voice of cuteness.
What's up?
Just said hello, sleepy voice of cuteness.
Mm.
And this is when he decides to murder us all.
Rocks fall on you when everyone dies.
Case in point.
Well,
Gonna
from
murder us
your
all with
character.
cuteness.
You need to do what now, Taldarius? Oh, gremlining on EU4. Okay. I don't know that game, really. I know it exists. That's about it. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
3K, yeah, you're invested in there.
It is time for Stream Raiders. Let's go ahead and run it. Let's start this battle and check on Stream Pirates.
Ugh.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wait, a campaign in that game can take 2,000 hours? Oh, geez, I would be so bored. Like, this game, Civ 6, I enjoy it a lot. But there always comes a point where I'm just like, okay, I'm bored of this playthrough. Start over! I haven't actually finished very many campaigns in this. I have found wheels! Absolutely not, Ash. I have tried that game and I cannot wrap my head around it. It's one that does interest me, Ash, but I just can't understand it. I need somebody to basically guide me through a couple of games before I'm gonna get anywhere with it.
Your Grace, we have obtained greater knowledge in the art of...
When wasteful war shall statues overturn.
We're talking about not Stellaris. We're talking about CK3. I want a builder. Manage citizens. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we want production right now. EU4 is a game you have to beat into your skull over painful hours to even understand what's going on. Ah, lovely. Ah, lovely, Caldarius, but I can understand Stellaris. tribal village. And we have discovered Africa. Oh, hey, I get to choose a pantheon. We're gonna go with Monument to the Gods. Great people. Okay, I am the only one, or nobody's working towards that yet. Cool.
Duke.
We will build there. Next turn. One thing I definitely don't like about this game is the,
No man ever wetted clay and then left it. As if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
One thing I don't like about this game is the fact that if you level up your soldiers, they just end their turn.
Exploring and discovering parts of the world.
Like, why? Why is that how this works? Why you do this? Yeah, Stellaris definitely is not a simple game. But it is one that I at least understand. Exploring around the world, seeing what there is to see, finding all of the resources about. Oh no, those are barbarians. We might be in slight trouble. Run away! I'm playing alone right now, Taldarius. Also, Taldarius, you should come on voice. Okay, you go back to town. Hey, we found another city-state first. Sailing, sailing over the ocean blue. I really hope that I get the pyramids. They're actually very useful.
As our civic knowledge grows,
I
nation
don't
lives
care
by
what you've got to
exchanging.
say. Oh, that's for naval units. I don't want that. We're just gonna stick with this. Chocolate! Zippy! Hello there, Zippy Boo!
Duke.
And how are you? You were bothering me? Hello there, Senri. How are you? Oh, you. Go back there. I want to see what that tribal village gives me. Please let it be some production. Because I am trying to build the Great Pyramids, and 22 turns is a long time. Oh, you were bothering Vox. Oh yes, I do quite enjoy Civ 6. Hello there, barbarians. Please don't eat my little scout and his puppy.
Eat the puppy.
Kick the milk blob. Oh, very nice, Zeppy.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country is not less worthy of honor than its conqueror.
I will say I didn't get into the Civ series until Civ 3 myself. I mostly played, but I got into Civilization in the late periods of Civ 3. I went for, Civ 4 pretty quickly and played a lot of that. As my first Civ game, I enjoyed it, at least a bit. But Civ 4 was definitely better. And then Civ 5 was even better than that. And then we had Civ 6. Which I actually really do like, because I've said a few times, but you just popped in here, so... The mighty Chola Cebu Colonial Empire. That sounds interesting, Taldarius. And Taldarius, I have, you know, for me it's like, I enjoy both. But they do, I will say they do kind of feel like their own individual games. They don't really feel like part of the same series. Ooh, I found some territory. Is this another city-state or one of the other civilizations?
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Yes, yes it is, Taldarius. I am really happy about that. Yeah, getting that high up, Taldarius, was today was thanks to Kieran. Rent is almost paid for this month. Then I can breathe a long sigh of relief.
Здравствуйте, я царь Петр.
I have met Russia.
Подобный вам должен ценить все самое изысканное. Любите ли вы искусство подобно мне?
I'm not sure what the I think I am Zeppy Boo. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm playing, so I'm basically playing the Civ that starts in the middle of the ocean. I don't remember the name. Taldarius, my only concern there is that I try to avoid PvP against everybody, and that's what if we get too many people in here, we would have no choice but to go against each other. Moonikins! Hello there, welcome on in. Rygon is currently laying down for the moment.
An accidental and individual symbol for a universal
I should
one.
be ready here soon, though.
He should come back soon, yeah. I have thought about a Community Stellaris game, Gab. Wait, isn't that supposed to be a wild card that I can put in wherever I want? Thought I could put wild card ones wherever I want. I guess not. That's a shame. We shall send a person to Geneva. Actually, no. We'll send him to Buenos Aires. I would like that production bonus. Oh, wildcard slots you can put anything. Okay, that's how it works. They are going to get all of the tea. What is that? What kind of bullcrap is that?
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city
Invade them for tea like Britain.
in our city.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Oh, I'm sure I'd be able to
Sink
figure it out,
is a 250
Darius.
square mile tiger trap made up on massive obelisks, riddled with jagged spears. And yes, they will cut your pretty face.
This river has floodplains.
Yeah, we might have to go to war with Russia at some point because, I want this. Let's do that. Ah, that is sad, Zeppy. That's okay. Martins fight their wars with, they fight their religious wars with blades and arrows and gun. You wish for a general cause? Very well. Your pack has been sent. Good luck, Taldarius. That was not quite where I wanted
_oil is reporting about a yellow-throated martin destroying a snowman. More at 6.
Yes, Ash. They do destroy their enemies with paperwork. You are 100% correct. Isn't it glorious?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, we'll go and buy a builder. Probably better to save it for later, but I'm hoping that I can get some bonuses to stuff by doing this now. Oh, how did you wind up that far away from the capital?
_oil can't get the eggs out.
They set the paperwork, though. They set the paperwork rules, though, Taldarius. Also, could I get a shout out for Ash the Yeen, please, somebody? He hasn't streamed in a while, but for when he does, everybody go make sure that you follow him. So Gib Gab, there was a, I saw somebody else doing a freeform game of Stellaris, where it was basically drop in, drop out. And I thought that was an intriguing way to do it. Oh, God!
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just realign it.
Attack the barbarians! Eliminate the fools! Wait, you only had a half hour of free time? What do you mean, Taldarius? Basically how that worked, yeah, Gib Gab. Aw, you gotta go to bed, Taldarius? Oh, that's a shame. But I hope you sleep well.
So Taldarius left?
Yeah, he's headed to bed.
What? And I was just about to get up. What the heck?
To be fair, Rygon, you have literally been saying that for like an hour now.
Yep, you're absolutely right. I'll get up in a little bit.
Without
I just need
inspiration
commitment.
is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
Let's not keep falling back asleep.
So, our warrior versus them. We will have a major victory, but we're going to be hurting bad. Let's go ahead and fortify, I suppose. I'm going to send you over for those fish. Hey, first meeting of La Venta. Gib Gab is asking, do you need to get up? If it's important, he will provide the motivation.
Yeah, it's pretty important I get up. As for motivational, I don't know what you could do, but sure, go for it.
Ваш народ достоин восхищения. Искусство, наука. Чего еще желать?
Well, Russia apparently likes me so far.
I mean, who wouldn't? Hey.
There you go. You got biddies.
Hey, I'll take biddies. I'll take them.
Unwavering purpose.
Plaid Weasel. Hello there, fellow Mustelid. Welcome on in.
Alright, Gib Gab, you've convinced me. I'll get up. Hey.
Break free, Rygon. Break free.
I think my body's broken.
You can do it. You can free yourself from the bad gravity.
Alright, I'm up.
Hello, Plaid. Welcome on in.
Well, the worst part is when you're cold. Oh, 500 biddies. Thank you, Gib Gab, for the 500 bits.
40 centuries.
Much appreciated.
And the great pyramids have been constructed. They are mine.
Well, I appreciate it, Gib Gab, and I get it. You can't do it every time, but I appreciate it for this time. Oh, it's just important I get up this time because I got to get these MHEs done. That way I can at least show that, yes, I did do work. Man.
I am one tile away from the stone. I like Stonehenge. Well, it's also not really that important of a location.
What are you doing?
I am playing Civ 6.
Oh, okay. I wanted to take that guess, but I don't know.
Yes, Plaid, I do run a lot of tabletop games. Jaffer's game has been on hiatus for a bit because of an illness. He's not able to speak right now. But Rygon does run he runs a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tabletop campaign on Saturdays, and he is also streaming as well.
Yeah, I'm in a chatting room right now because I can't show what I'm working on for obvious reasons, but you're more than welcome to stop on by and hang out. Well, I'm working with sensitive client information that I can't reveal on stream.
Writing means sharing. It's part of the human condition.
Yeah, Gib Gab, it's they are MHEs, mental health evaluations. Essentially, it's a determination as to whether or not an individual requires certain kinds of diagnoses. It's just an overall, well, again, evaluation.
But yeah, Plaid, we do a lot of tabletop games throughout the week. We've got a D&D game tomorrow / later today, depending on your time zone. We've got 2 games on Friday, World of Darkness, Werewolf, and Exalted. Though those won't be going off this week. Instead, we're going to have an extra Pokemon game, an extra Pokeroll game on Friday. Because the DM for the other 2 games normally on Fridays is out of town. And, well, it's my birthday, so I roped Rygon into running a game for me.
Help me. Yeah, I'm happy to do it. And the sessions themselves are going to be pretty much self-ran for the next couple sessions. So I'm okay doing that. Because I don't have to do any preparation.
And very nice, Plaid. Very nice.
What's up, Wolstein? What's with the question mark?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused there too, Wo.
Okay. Let me take a medication and we'll get going.
Ow! Alright, now I need to place barbarians. But I'm killing the barbarians.
Barbarian.
Oh yeah, we're planning to run an extra session of Pokeroll this Friday, Wostein, for my birthday.
Yep. And the reason why I say I'm not really doing much in the way of prep is because these sessions are meant to be more relaxing. The players are meant to have more self-engagement. like doing such things as like training, stuff like that. So I'm going to be kind of playing a little hands off while they do their thing. Only, of course, doing the good old DM stuff of like describing little details and stuff like that.
Ooh.
But this is what my players wanted, so this is how we're playing it.
Would you please stop capturing my freaking barbarian?
No.
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Yes, Drilltooth. Or yeah, stop capturing my worker. That's what I meant to say.
Okay, medication's taken. Should kick in here in about 5 minutes. I can already feel the sleep kind of leaving me. Give Gab. Do try to catch sleep before the session, though. You seem to be tired most of the last few streams. Overall, it's a little concerning. That's just, my sleep schedule's kind of all over the place right now, and stress and depression. Not much I can do about it at the moment, other than just ride through it. Get the sleep where I can, but I still have work to do, so I can't just simply sleep all day.
They're just overworking you.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, where do I see their experience? I don't know. But I'm gonna do this.
So
Get
yeah,
beat.
that's why I appreciate all of you to being patient with me when I have to go lie down on stream. I do appreciate it. And I do apologize for it.
Ah, they are stopping me.
Mare?
Oh, the barbarians are stopping me from working on something because they decided to go run into that pile. Go kill those. Just finish that slinger off. I'm gonna have to leave my warrior to rest.
Usually I'd be okay, Gib Gab, so long as I can at least get about like a half hour to an hour and a half lie down, like I just did. That's enough to keep me running for probably another 8 to 10 hours.
On its way to the target.
Oh, geez, they're Labyrinthine?
Yes.
They're releasing VR.
Absolutely not.
What? You don't want to give it a go?
Absolutely freaking not. Oh, would you stop disrupting what I'm trying to build?
Thank you for the follow, Plaid Weasel.
Ah, hey, Plaid, thanks for going and checking out my friend here. Rygon is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Seda, there you are.
I just happen to be tired right now.
Sleepy
Speaking of
Venus
which,
sleepy.
Escape Academy?
We could do that sometime. I don't know about
Or
tonight.
the assets almost done for it?
They are not, but I can go ahead and do it anyways.
Okay, I would appreciate that. Because I've been really wanting to play that with you for a while now.
I know. I'm sorry.
Ooh, a drink. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for the drink, Plaid. It is much appreciated. It shall go good with my egg toast. You see? Oh, I finished my toast, and now it's time for a drink. Oh. I ate the straw. Help me. Oh, Moonkins has given me more toast, and this one is with some butter. Yes. Nom nom nom. I'm also thinking of putting into rotation donuts for the Toast Me redemption.
Bronze is the
So
mirror
now there
of
might
the
be a
fall.
chance that I could get donuts too.
Donuts are good.
Yeah.
There are so many tasty things that I want. That
I
I haven't
agree.
had in way too long. Oh, it's going well, Seidan. How are you?
We now have the opportunity to appoint.
Well,
We are now ready to choose.
Wolstein, one of the reasons I'm working hard right now is because, one, they increased my pay across the board, so I kind of want to keep my job now. Funny enough as that is. And two, the work has been backed up, not necessarily because of my fault, but because of system issues. And it's one of those things that I have to actually show that, hey, I'm worth keeping on. So this is my way of showing that. Once things settle back down, I'll go back to being a bit lazy. You like the little circled avatars? Yeah. Those are anyone who is in the Discord chat with me. They all have custom little avatars for the reactive, what do you call it? Discord reactives or something like that.
Yes, they are Discord
otherwise
reactive icons that my artist did for my streams.
Yep. They're fun stuff, and they do good. They do good.
Our governor is now on their way to the.
It is
all
equally
right.
important.
Let's get some work.
Ooh, let's do this. Alright, now let's go get our builder back.
Builder back, builder back, builder back. Oh,
Ooh,
man, I'll be
there we
right
go.
back real quick.
That's Civic. A very nice Zeppy Boo. Oh. Tribal Village. Let's go grab it. Deegleet, deegleet, deegleet. Trio, trio, trio. Ooh. A grass-cutting sword. Okay. Ooh, it produces faith. And tourism. Wait, Chris, are you sick? Are you sick? Praise the sword. I mean, most time that's really not a decent backup plan. Stop attacking my scout! Oh no. Oh no! Dang it. Oh, interesting, Zeppy-Boo. I did not know that.
The time has come to choose which of our accomplishments to commemorate in our history. This history marches forward.
Attack the barbarian! Nice tasting, covered by rent. Let's see. We'll go with that. Considering this time period, we're probably going to be producing a lot of districts this era. So I think this is probably one of the best options we can go for. We need to go find that barbarian camp. Go get it. Go get our builder back.
Opportunity has arrived for a change into a new and more...
Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one.
Yeah, I want that. Wonders! I like wonders. Wonders are great. The rest of that's good. All right. Well, hello, Jolene.
Hello. I've been just dozing off, so I think I'm gonna lay down and hope I fall asleep, actually. Like a sleep asleep.
Well, I do hope you sleep fantastically well.
Thank you. Good night.
Seda,
The
you should
ascent
come
to the
join us
highest
on
story
Voice.
is by stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
Okay.
Keb Zero,
Hey.
no, it is not a one city challenge.
Hey, Zeta.
Hello.
Oh, we lost Lyndon.
Yeah,
What did Lyndon
Lyndon
turn into to you? Oh, shit. Lyndon's actually a ditto. Wouldn't
No, we're
that be a
just-
twist?
We're just really good with the cups game.
So how was your stream tonight, Zeta?
My liege.
It was
we are
very good.
more specialized
Kind of
district-
gave like a almost 2-hour recap of MFF, starting from the end.
You started from the end of MFF?
Yeah, because I spent a few days in Atlanta after MFF.
All right.
So I started with that, then went to the beginning of MFF, and then started at the end of MFF because that was the real tearjerker.
Ваш народ достоин восхищения. Искусство, наука. Чего еще желать?
What game did you play tonight?
And all I
City
ask
Skylines,
is that-
because I hadn't actually played on that save in about 2 months, and
Oh,
I kind of need to get reacquainted.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the raid, by the way. It was much appreciated.
My pleasure. I've been meaning to hit you up for a while.
Yeah. I hope your audience was entertained for however length of time they chose to stay. I know when it comes to some of these more action-packed games, I tend to go a little silent. I need to fix that.
Oh, that's fine.
it is hard.
Typically when I raid out, I'm more worried about like the vibe. Like I try to like, if I'm like playing a city builder, I try to raid into a similar like kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
So I normally don't do like the jump from like City Skylines to Vermintide too often, but like I want to pass on the love.
Well, again, it's much appreciated.
It
I'll have
is
to make
good.
sure I have you followed so I can raid you at times, but I know I go a little bit late in the evening. Like now. What's time that glitch effect?
Also,
You made Dart go all bee.
wait, no, what?
Yeah, they summoned a glitch effect on my screen and everything went bzzz for a while.
Oh no. Also, I like Keb's suggestion. Reverse con, where you start with the con crud, exhaustion, and good memories, and you end with great anticipation and faith that connections will eventually make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like that because I don't have to deal with the post-con depression.
Oh yeah, oh man, that's such a thing. I've never experienced it myself since I've never been to a con, but I know it can affect some people pretty harshly. Because it's like, oh man, this is a place that accepts me, that I have fun, that I'm with friends. And then they go home where it's like loneliness and family hates them and yada, yada, yada.
I mean, I put it this way on stream. Especially in the lobby of the Hyatt, which is the main hotel. There were, you know, probably good 300, 400 people like spaced around the lobby area. You know, probably at any given time between 50 and 100 fursuits. You know, there were hundreds of suits. And like physical masks.
Mm-hmm.
But no like personality masks.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You know how we put masks on in public? Like not the actual physical like protect yourself from sickness kind of mask, but like, you know, the personality mask. Like we put barriers to our personality in front that so we can kind of see ourselves as more acceptable to the wider public.
Yeah. And to anyone who doesn't believe that, I can guarantee you that you put a different personality on when you're talking with your friends than you do when you're talking with your parents.
Exactly. There were no masks at MFF. And before that quote gets taken out of context, yes, there were actual physical masks because we had, you know, proper COVID guidelines. But in terms of like people being themselves, like you had over 10,000 people for 3 days just being themselves, and it was fantastic.
It sounds great. I hope I do get to
Really
go to
does.
one someday. And hey there, Sume. Yes, I do enjoy playing this game quite a lot. It's been a while.
But I will add on to it, Rygon, the post-con depression definitely hit me a bit harder because this was like
I could
this was
tell.
all it was my second convention, my first MFF, but it was also first time meeting up with my boyfriend aviating since we actually got together because we're a long distance relationship. So it was our first con together as, you know, a couple. So to have basically 4 awesome days together and like especially on the Sunday evening realize that the time's ticking down and we're not going to be able to spend that much time together, it hurt.
I bet it did.
Yeah.
And we were on separate return flights in different terminals, so we had like we had to say goodbye on like the terminal tarmac because his was in like terminal 1 and mine was in terminal 5, and for some reason Chicago does not have terminal transport between terminal 5 and terminals 1 to 3.
Wait, you couldn't just run along the side of the airplane going, "I love you."
I wish. But we had...
You do that and you immediately get tackled by like 2 police officers. Get tased on the ground. It's your thing, Henry. I'll go and I'll hydrate.
Cling to the side of the airplane. No, this is aviating I were dealing with. Like, no, just 100% just turn to airplane dragon. But yeah, like it was MFF was fantastic. Just the overall
really
energy and vibe was positive and just incredible. Got to meet with a lot of awesome people. Listen to some really cool panels. Lose way too much money at the dealer's den. Like a part of the reason why I did not. Heck yeah!
What?
The Pokemon community game. Heck yeah!
Oh, you caught Rockruff. Nice.
I got another Rockruff.
Oh, very nice.
Anyways, you know, part of the reason why I kind of dipped out after raiding is that like I was doing show and tell from what I got at MFF. They had Pokemon plushes.
I will definitely say I would be tempted with those.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, either come prepared with like $200 or just don't go to the dealer's den.
Oh yeah, easily.
Because like they had a section that was selling Pokemon plushes, like official Pokemon plushes. They had one vendor I saw had like they're selling little Pokemon pins. So I've got a Rockruff and a Dusklight Rock from there. I picked up like a little gay Paw Bean lanyard. I got like another con badge in the artist alley. They had like a tote bag. They had freaking tea turtle there, so I got like between 2 different vendors like a couple t-shirts. And also like a really cool like aluminum like werewolf road sign. I loved it. There are too many temptations. Don't go to the dealer's den if you don't want to lose money, because there are so many awesome beans in there.
You know what? I say fair enough.
Next time you go to a get ready to go to a con, say that. Let me know so I can prepare and hopefully come join.
The next one that I am going to be planning for, that I really want to like push for, is Anthrocon 2023.
Okay.
Broken.
which would be in Pittsburgh.
Actually, that one would be really nice. Could go visit my grandparents afterwards.
Yeah, comparing the two, like MFF is definitely very much a party convention. Like, you know, they have a 18 plus section in the delisted, which was probably the only place the convention I didn't actually end up in. And you know, the energy in the main hotel, which is where a lot of the convention space and panels actually do take place. You know, the energy in there is just like it didn't let up. Even when I went to bed like 2 a.m., like it just didn't let up. A lot of social, a lot of just like people wandering around in like out of suit, taking pictures, hugging, all that stuff. Anthrocon, in comparison, mind you, I was in one of the satellite hotels. Like actually, it was in the furthest hotel, so I had to like, you know, make sure like I wasn't missing the shuttle back. But Anthrocon, in comparison, is very much the family-friendly convention. But what I liked about it a bit more is that once you're at MFF, there's not much to do. Anthrocon is downtown Pittsburgh.
Oh
yeah. You have all of downtown Pittsburgh there. You have all the local food restaurants and vendors that like, especially some of the really close ones, they open arms.
Once again,
And
we
heck,
have the
even when the pizza
opportunity
places like
to enhance
rebranded for
our
AC is
capital
fantastic.
flourishes. But I think it is time that we begin establishing.
And they have such a good working relationship with the city of Pittsburgh. Like the city of Pittsburgh basically offered like, hey, do you want to have like a block party? So they had like a 3-hour fursuit block party on Saturday.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I think the discussion is probably to have it a bit longer next year. And the hallway connection between the main Anthrocon Hotel, the Westin, and the convention center is super short, where the hallway connection between the Hyatt, which is the main MFF hotel, and the dealer's den, I measured this evening, is like 400 meters. Through a heated tunnel, so good luck if you're in a fursuit.
Look back over the past.
Yeah.
With its changing empire.
And someone took some data. The CO2 in that tunnel on Sunday spiked up to 4,000 ppm.
Not the ppm.
Yeah. But I mean, actually, also like the Anthrocon, like MFF doesn't have a fursuit parade, but like Anthrocon does, and I was obviously aviating. I went together at the time, but I very impromptu joined him in the fursuit parade because he lost his tail cover and he needs someone to hold his tail.
Oh
no. So I jumped into the fursuit parade, and holy frig, do they make you feel like a rock star? Because they have like, you know, in the convention center, you know, the cordoned off area to like guide the fursuit parade, because they do the big fursuit photo and then the parade. And the fursuit photo this year was so big that they actually had to turn people away.
Oh.
Like, they just could not fit everyone in there in a appropriate amount of time. So they had to cut it off. But like the parade itself is actually very short. Like you get out of the room, go down more or less about half the length of the convention center, down the main escalators that are like in the center, out the side, and then you're under like the underground embankment of sorts for a little bit, and then you like loop around outside, like direct sunlight, before going back down underneath and then to the left where registration normally is.
Mm-hmm.
So like the actual walk outside's probably about, I'd say about 10 minutes. But you have members of the public there. You have families with their kids. You have God knows how many cameras, like taking pictures. Some of them are probably for the news. And just like upbeat music and just like clapping, cheering, like you felt like a freaking rock star during that Fursuit parade. And in contrast, I'm very much amused by the knowledge that the Hyatt Hotel at MFF is also used by, I think, Delta Airlines and some other airlines as their crew recovery like hotel. So I think it was the Saturday evening I was down in the lobby of the Aviating, and I just saw like, you know, a man and woman who I originally thought were like a husband and wife, but I'm assuming now we're pilots. And just like the look on the woman's face was just like mouthing like, what the actual hell? Contrast with the AC, you just have like everyone just be like, oh my god.
Oh, I remember how happy Pittsburgh was. That's where it is taking place, Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
I remember when they reopened the con back up since COVID, and like one of the very first things was in the news. It's like the furries are back.
Nature is healing.
Nature is healing. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, actually, I think this past AC was the first one since you know, the first in-person one they held, and yeah, like a little rough around the edges, to be frank. But like everyone was just like, I was at the satellite hotel that like still had like regular customers there, and they're like, oh, you're here for the convention? It's like, yeah, well, hey, here's the shuttle. Like the city was generally happy, like, and it was awesome. Like, talk about like, you know, not putting on a mask for a week, like it was freaking awesome to like just walk around the city and just be like, hell yeah.
Yep,
Furries
you're
are
right,
awesome.
Jeffer. I think I remember reading that same statistic somewhere, that Pittsburgh's yearly income, Anthrocon brings about 15% of it. Like, it's a huge influx. Businesses get tons of great businesses. Furries themselves tend to be great company because they're there to have fun, but they're not the kind of fun like, say, sports fans where they come and destroy the city.
Or sports fans, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
they come in, they mind their business, they go give patronage to shops, and it's a good time for everybody involved.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Anthrocon this year was like 9,700-ish. Like, I think the largest Anthrocon ever. And I would not be surprised if they break 10K this coming year. But
I wouldn't be surprised either.
But, like, you have, you know, if we were to chop off, like, maybe let's just say 2,000 or so from, like, for people who, like, get the day passes and, like, whatever, like, you probably have 6,000 or 7,000 people staying in some of the local hotels for 3 to 4 days. You know, obviously, you know, the influx there because, you know, they all need to eat, and because it's downtown, you're just going to probably go to a local restaurant. You're not going to get like Grubhub like you will at MFF.
Yeah.
And yeah, just the influx there. Like I don't know what Pittsburgh is like for the rest of the year, but like the fact that like it's that huge, like I would actually love to have a number statistic. I think I remember reading or hearing like secondhand that like one of like the pizza places that's like super close by, like they make more money in like the 2 weeks around Anthrocon than like the rest of their tourism season. Oh, and also, yeah, I'm just like flipping back and forth between like your chat and like Zim's chat and like yeah, Corbin talking MFF and cons in general, and yeah, Gib Gab. Yeah, Anthrocon this year, 2022 was my first convention, and
didn't disappoint.
Holy, yeah, no, didn't disappoint. It just was amazing.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, like I was like rooming with like Mournable and Zelo. And I think probably one of the biggest things that kind of like blew my mind was, you know, especially for a big convention like MFF or Anthrocon, the chances that you're going to run into someone that you know either through the art or their streams or the likes is very high. Like on like the Twitch side of things, yeah, I was able to have like run in, get some pictures with like Whiskey Dingo, Canadian Dragon, Ritual Neo, Iskrism, or Chester, OK Donuts was there. Ran into him actually a couple times because he really liked Aviating Suit of Granite. So actually like coordinated, I think it was on the Sunday night, and I think it's on OK Donuts Twitter now. Actually, no, it is. Like, yeah, got to like see Granite and like admire the big tail. Yeah, no, Donuts, freaking fantastic. Like, super chill, laid back, and just it was his first convention ever. And like I asked like on the streamer meetup when we ran into him first, and then like on the Sunday, he had a blast. And I think the most beautiful thing out of it all was he went into it thinking like, yeah, no, I probably won't get a suit. And yeah, now he's thinking about getting a suit. And I am just like, yes, we've gotten another. Yeah, no, but like actually, like Jaffer, speaking of like Neo, like it was really nice for me, like to run into a couple of these guys, like, hey, like I ran into you a couple times, I like your content, and just like have a chat, like grab a picture and like all that stuff.
I still remember discovering Neo when he was first starting out. And I would sit there in his chat and be like, hey, talk. You need to talk more. Hey. And now he's so much bigger than me.
It's worked out for everybody.
People who cannot find time for recreation.
But then again, also on the flip side, with like Anthocon and MFF, it's just like, hey, go to the TF meet and greet. Oh, there's Silverclaw, Amberbat. Get back cracked, hugged by Catmonk Zero. I'm not gonna lie, there was a really good back crack. It was like my spine cracked in like 5 places.
Oh, if you like those, I can give a good one too.
Shiro like hugged me, picked me up off like 2 feet off the ground, and like my spine cracked, and I was like, oh, actually that felt really good. And like the TF Art Jam was fantastic just to like to watch and like see what is going on there. You had like a bunch of TF artists there. You had like the I mean, like there were like 70 people at TF meet and greet. It was like bonkers. Like there was way too many people for me to actually like properly socialize.
Definitely sounds like it.
And also Keb, absolutely. Yeah, no, it was like if to anyone who's never gone to a furry convention and like obviously like he's obviously in the furry fandom, go. Freaking fantastic.
I have wanted to for years, just haven't had the funds.
Yeah, I mean like they are like they are an investment. Because like obviously it's getting to the convention and then staying at the convention, and then I mentioned the dealer's den. It is dangerous. I mean, that is true. I was, I was probably for like 70% of the time within 5 feet of aviating, and it was fantastic.
No hour of life is wasted.
Because I was also his handler for a lot of it.
Oh, I'm sure you handled him.
Shush. But yeah, no, I like both my con experiences been very positive. I'm glad I did it how I did it this time around because when I did AC, I trained up.
Mm-hmm.
But my train on the Thursday got in at like 7 o'clock. Or sorry, 8:15. Registration closed at like 9:30. So I did not have much time to drop my stuff off and then like go into registration. And because
Real
sorry.
quick, old pal, have a good night. Thanks for coming by.
See ya.
But yeah, so, and we also had a slight delay. Do you see? Well, I'm not sure what you mean, Balsar. But you actually reminded me of something, so I'll actually get to that point in a moment you remind me of, even though I don't think you intended me to remind me of this. But, just to finish this train of thought, so like, we had a problem with registration because apparently I haven't registered but I've already paid line took way longer than the I've not done anything, I'm just literally registering and paying for the first time line.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference was like an hour. So like Warnimal and I went in one line. We were done with our registration in an hour. Because obviously at Anthrocon I only knew I was able to go like 2 weeks before, so I missed pre-reg.
Yeah.
Zelo just took 2 hours. So we didn't actually check in until like 11:30 at night on the Thursday.
Oh.
And so we were kind of exhausted for the convention on the Friday and like only really got our feet going on Saturday and Sunday. Thankfully the streamer meetup and thankfully the TF meetup was like on Thursday. Or sorry, not Thursday, Saturday. Brain. So but we could kind of get our feet rolling there. And we were also in a satellite hotel, so like we had to constantly shuttle around everywhere. Which is about like a 15 minutes to like the convention, but still like it was a little bit of inconvenience. And then Aviating and we trained out on the 7:30 training Monday morning, which meant that we had to be up at like 5 and like be at the train station for like 6 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah,
so
1 arrow, 2 kills.
So for like my AC experience, it was definitely very much short because I only really got to experience the Friday, Saturday, and half of Sunday because they closed the convention at like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. And then like the shuttles on the Sunday ended at like midnight, so you couldn't really hang around too much. MFF, in contrast, we flew up the day earlier. We got there on the Wednesday. Still, I was arriving late at night because coming from Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
But, we were able to get to vaccine check right when it opened at 12. Go to downtown Chicago for a little bit, come back for actual registration at 5. And we all pre-reg, so... we were in the registration line for 30 minutes and like got back out. So we had the entire Thursday evening to like socialize and like aviating, suit up and stuff. And then we're able to enjoy the con Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then since we left like Monday afternoon, we could stay up till like 3 o'clock, which we did because we actually then we were chatting with Spirit Fair for like most of Sunday evening, Monday morning.
Oh, nice.
Like, I actually ran into them at the streamer meet and greet when they were on break, and then about like 11:30, we were like, "You want to just?" Because at that point, the post-con depression was kicking in, and they were like, "Hey, I'm out for dinner, but when I come back, I'll give you a hug. And then there's like, you want to get a coffee? I'm like, sure. I got a hot chocolate. And then Aviating Wolfscribe came along, and so like the four of us just chatted for basically 3 hours. It was fantastic, and it's probably the best way to kind of curb the post-con depression a little bit.
Good.
But I was joking on my stream. Those people that arrive on Tuesday and leave on Tuesday, they're onto something. You know, get there before anyone else. Get over your jet lag, and stuff. Be there all ready to go and settled in as people start arriving, and you know, start chatting up with friends. And then just party as long as you want on the Sunday. And as people leave on Monday, you're not having to worry about leaving until Tuesday. And you kind of avoid the big crunches. They're on to something. It's expensive, but they're on to something.
Zeppy, that Civ is all the way the heck over here. My biggest thing is trying to just afford a room, period. I need to find somebody to room with.
That's something you have to do. Like, the hotel that we were staying at, obviously the main hotel, like, I want to say it was like for the because we were Wednesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we were 5 nights at the hotel. Because we checked in Wednesday, checked out Monday. It was basically around $1,000. But when you split it to the 4 people, basically comes like $50 a night. And obviously we were kind of taking a bit more of the extreme approach there of like maximizing the con time, but you can obviously spend, you know, fewer nights or etc. So no, it's definitely something you have to plan around being. Like, for my AC experience, I was very fortunate that like Hornimal was also very able to join like last minute. And Zelo, who already was going, but was going to be rooming with a very crowded room that had like 3 suitors in it, decided,
Sure
you know
thing,
what,
Corbin. You have yourself a good night, okay?
All right.
We all love you too. You take care.
Take care, Corbin.
Gib Gab, I actually have Martin videos that you can bring up. You can also give head pats.
Head pats.
And you can also give glow sticks.
Steals head pats.
You can give lots of glow sticks.
Yes, a lot.
Yes,
Ow.
A lot. Looks at 1 million points. Yay, headpats. Man.
But yeah, no, absolutely 100%. Like, if you want to go Jerkon, you gotta plan it out. Like, the more you plan out, the more you coordinate, the more you like room with other people, the cheaper it gets. And I know some people definitely are taking that to the extreme. Like, you know, most of these rooms are supposed to be 4 people. I know they don't. I know they hold more than 4 people for some of these things. But I probably I would not condone that because I know there are fire laws. But I digress. Yeah, pre-plan, coordinate. Because they are definitely doable, but like you gotta do a lot of planning. I know basically how it felt like. There are some people who are like, do you mind sleeping on the floor? Nope. Okay, you're in. But yeah, Battlestar reminded me of something else that I didn't actually talk about on my stream, but I will have to reiterate tomorrow. I was caught off guard at MFF.
Oh yeah.
I had 2 people, basically just be like, "Oh, Seda, I like your content," and I'm just like, one of which was like a lurker. I don't think they actually follow, but like they were recommended my channel a couple times, and they distinctly remember the moment where I just kept this one Stardew cutscene on loop for 30 minutes because in one of the cutscenes,
everything has its
it
limits.
specifically requires you to
cannot be
tell the Sims when to stop because it's like basically like a musical chairs but with cake. And they're like, okay, just let us know when to stop. And you have Marty being like, my legs hurt.
Oh, jeez.
But they keep on dancing around in the circle until you click to tell them to stop. I didn't click for like 30 minutes. It was beautiful.
Why do you
so
hate them?
Because I am God and I am bored.
Chris Hobbs, go ahead and sleep. I hope you sleep well.
Take care, Chris Hobbs.
Yeah.
Look, I demand a single double bed with 15 men in it. And damn well with mods, I got it.
Oh, thank you, Chris Hobbs. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it.
Thanks for doing that. For those that don't know, Dart is Seda. And Seda is Dart.
You certainly have some pictures that prove as much.
Yeah, where does the Seda end and the Dart begin?
Wherever the fur stops.
But I'm a werewolf. And a part-time noodle dragon. It's a fluffy noodle dragon.
So, in
I
other
think
words,
that answers your question.
In other words, what you're saying is one night out of the month you are Seda, and the rest of the time you are Dart.
Wait, no.
I drink.
I think that's how it works.
Yum. Thank you for the drink. It is delicious.
Oh.
It reminds me of a drink. How goes it tonight? It goes well. I'm just doing some paperwork right now while I pretend to do paperwork and talking with Razim and Seda.
We were just talking about you. Hello. Thank you for easing my post-con depression.
Yeah, I'm... No matter what I do, it's definitely going to be tight. But I am really going to push hard to be able to go to a con next year. I have never been to one, and god damn it, I want to.
I mean, I know, like, with both my cons, I've been very fortunate. Like, through, like, Werny and Zelo's kind of connection with, like, Shiro. Like, have, be able to have, like, just pizza dinner with Shiro. And then, like, Spirit was, like, a super awesome chat with at the end of the convention.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, through both of them respectively, I got, like, deep, insightful history of, like, AC and MFF, respectively, that, like, you wouldn't find on a website or anything like that. It's just, like, boots on the ground experience about like, you know, this is what's happening here, that's what happened there, this is what it used to be like, this is how things evolved, and like I find that stuff fascinating. Like how these conventions grow from basically being like maybe a few hundred at best to like thousands, and like the organization, logistics, and stuff involved. It like, yeah, I loved it. Like Spirit, we were planning to go to bed at midnight. You kept us up to 3 a.m. It was fantastic. Spirit has a good question there, Zim. Do you want to go small or big next year?
I want to go to one where I'm going to know the most people. Because, yeah,
enough.
you can go ahead and jump and call Spirit Ferret.
Yeah. Oh, I can't finish that one. Darn it. Let's try this other client.
Oh, I guess most of my mods have gone to bed. I should probably do some work myself and move you up. But yeah, it's like meeting new people is very difficult.
Then it sounds like you'd want to start big. So something like MFF or AC.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind going to a small con, it's just actually getting out there and meeting somebody is not going to be an easy task.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No.
Yeah, it's a lot easier in my opinion. I was very fortunate both times that, like, obviously first time around I roomed with Bernie and Zelo, and like second time around I roomed with, you know, my boyfriend Aviating, as well as two longtime friends Silver Scout and Wolfscribe. And for the three for Aviating, Wolfscribe, and myself, first time, you know, wolf pack that made me a furry, you know, under one roof. It was fantastic.
So he's the werewolf that bit you.
Yeah, no, I had I joined the Sparksnet version is that I got gifted Armello, and I joined the Armello Discord in like 2016 ish. And yeah, I got to know some really nice people there, including Aviating and Wolfscribe. And between their combined efforts, because I was the very, very silly pre-furry Seda that had a wolf plush as an icon, and then eventually the T-Turtle, I woke up like this werewolf as an icon, that got drawn as a wolf for a movie night dressed as Sailor Neptune by another dear friend of mine, Yuo. And then cue 3 months of me thinking about what my kind of character would look like, and, you know, in September 2017, Seda was officially born.
Now, I love how you mentioned Sailor Neptune because of our conversation regarding them at the convention.
Yeah, no, that was the first official furry art that I got, was, you know, my character, Yuo's Water Dragon as Sailor Moon, Aviating as, you know, this is actually the amusing bit of foreshadowing. This is the amusing bit of foreshadowing. So I had an old friend of mine who was like, you know, dressed as Sailor Venus, but and they were in the middle. But Aviating and I were kind of like doing like the reached over pose stuff. He was Sailor Uranus and I was Sailor Neptune. Talk about freaking foreshadowing. 5 years before we actually hook up, we have art of us as Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune. They were roommates, you know, couple of the anime.
I mean, I could make a quote from the anime, but I think you probably know them all if you're familiar with it.
I'm curious which quote.
Well, I was just gonna Google something profound that Uranus or Neptune had said to each other?
Oh, probably. But yeah, that's an amusing thought now thinking about it. But yeah, yeah, my origin story is that I got gifted a furry game, I made some furry friends, and they dragged me into the furry fandom kicking and screaming. And I have zero regrets.
My origin story is an old black and white movie, dial-up Google, and finding spicy artwork.
Respect.
Yeah. For me, it was like I had always definitely been into the idea of TF and animals and stuff. And then I discovered, and then I was looking up artwork of Wolf Link and came across a TF comic. And, well, I was just looking for wallpapers for my computer. And, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to me.
Yeah, I mean, I had an interest in like different TF themes that I saw in like cartoons and stuff, and just had like that general interest in werewolves in general, and like that obviously led me to the like furry adjacent sites. But it was like, I'm not a furry. I don't have a character, and that.
Don't worry, one will be assigned to you.
Needless to say, I didn't realize I was already in like the first or second circle of furry hell before I realized it.
Yeah, for me it was, I found furry stuff and was like, well, this is cool. I don't think I'm part of that, but this is cool. Well, I guess I need an avatar for DeviantArt Pokemon.
Yeah. See, like, my unfortunate thing is that I was first exposed to furries through that one particular CSI episode.
It's the episode that you can literally Google with that episode.
Yep. And I was in like, I think it was like 2003. So I was in like third or fourth grade and very impressed.
Hold on.
Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this recording. I'm wanting to switch over to a different game now. So, give me a moment to do
honestly, I might just play more Vermintide.
I don't think I'm up for Vermintide. I'm enjoying the conversation.
No, that's fine. I think I might just transfer over because I actually can't do any of my work. The clients aren't in the system.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for Civilization 6. Zappy Boo, it will
Jaffa
return.
Says, on Armello, I have some spicy art of Burb Jaffa as Azabane.
But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. I can't do this without you guys. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. Also, Zeppy Boo, I was doing Prince difficulty, I think.